I mentioned to Drew, it was very rude, by the way, that this is the most star-studded chamber match in history. I want to run through the participants and get your thoughts on it. Let's start with Logan Paul. Second chamber match.
Let's start with somebody else.
Okay, we'll get back to Logan Paul.
It's a veritable who's who until you get to him, and it's who's that, so leave him last.
Okay, let's start with Seth Rollins, someone you know very, very well.
Let's start with somebody else. Jeez. All right, go ahead. I'm going to obviously have personal problems with everybody. Let's start with somebody, I guess.
Okay, let's start with Damian Priest.
There you go. Okay. I like Damian Priest. I think in the chamber, he's the one guy that I don't have a personal problem with. That being said, the stakes being as high as they are, and all this chaos now surrounding who's going to sell their soul if Cody doesn't, well, you know, once the bell rings, he's a competitor, he knows he will get no quarter from me and none will be given.
Drew McIntyre, who you had an absolute war with for much of last year.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre knows what I'm capable of when I'm locked inside of a steel cage. I expect a lot of the same from Hell in a Cell to be revisited tomorrow if he is unfortunate enough to have his pod open up while I'm in the ring.
Okay, Seth Rollins.
Same with Seth. You know, these are individuals that I wish I could have left in my rearview mirror as I blaze a trail to WrestleMania, to main event, but these are the top guys in the business. So when you inhabit this rare air, these are the individuals you're going to have to deal with. I obviously don't struggle with dealing with them. More of the same. You saw me, Toronto, you saw me on the debut of Netflix, pin Seth Rollins and beat him. I expect more of the same tomorrow night in the Elimination Chamber.
Logan Paul enters his second chamber. He eliminated you in the Rumble match.
He did. He threw me over. And listen, the sun shines on a dog's ass every once and again, doesn't it? Yeah, listen. There's somebody else in this match, isn't there?
Someone that you had one of the, I believe, one of the greatest rivalries with in the history of WWE. I believe he's the greatest of all time, and he's in his final Elimination Chamber match. The man who stands in your way of going to WrestleMania, John Cena.
How do we feel about John Cena, Toronto? How do we feel about John Cena breaking the record of the most world championships? You want to see him get to 17? I kind of want to see it too, but it's not going to happen at my expense. And that's kind of the story and the history between me and John Cena. Greatest of all time? Absolutely 100% debatable. After last night, it's going to be a lot harder for you to say he's the greatest of all time because he's going to come up just a little bit short, just like he always does when he's in the ring with CM Punk. I'm looking very much forward to locking up with John Cena for the very last time, and I do mean it will be the very last time because you want to put your stamp on this legendary career, you've got to go through me, and we all know that ain't going to happen. Best in the world.
Final question, and I want to end with this. Time's running out. And we don't know how many years you have left in your in-ring career. You put a ton of pressure on yourself to get to your first main event ever at WrestleMania. What happens if you cannot get it done tomorrow night inside the chamber?
We like to keep it positive around these parts. You see it right there. PMA means positive mental attitude. I don't like to think about the what ifs. I failed a lot of times in my life on the biggest stages. I think why these people love me, why they chanted my name during my 10-year absence is because when I do fall, when I do fail, I get back up. I said it last year after I got hurt and I missed out on WrestleMania. I said, well, there's always next year, but yeah, you're right. Can I afford to say that again tomorrow night if it doesn't go my way? Am I running out of time? Will I have to call in a favor? Will I have to, I don't know, sell something? I don't know. Do I have a soul to sell, Michael Cole? Time will tell. What I know is that every time I get to lace up my boots or my lemonade hokas and even come out here in front of this crowd is a privilege, and I'm grateful for it. I'm not going to stop until the wheels fall off. I'm happy to be here, and tomorrow night, I'm going to paint a violent masterpiece for all of Toronto. Thank you. Love you. Bye.